Here at CML Teledyne, they've been involved in the ASCE 2 programme for the last 18 to 24 months. Following the first self-assessment in November of 2012, they decided to pick up 7 of the 10 foundation processes. These being NPI, which is New Product Introduction, Manufacturing Preparation, NDT, which is Non-Destructive Testing, TPM, which is Total Preventative Maintenance, Bagging, Process Control and Inspection. Over the last 6 to 12 months as well, they've also been involved in the Autoclave Working Group. This is a working group that meets every 2 to 3 months and it consists of like-minded composite companies and support groups in the Northwest with the aim of sharing best practice and agreeing common measures and common processes.
I'm Matt Roberts. I'm part of the production support team at Teledyne CML and I was on the ASCE 2 programme to improve autoclave efficiencies. What we did at the beginning was we had to take a benchmark of where we were up to, so we introduced things like OEE and used some statistical processing techniques. We did that by recording all the cure data for 100 cures. We then analysed that data to see what were the issues. As you can see there, there's an awful lot of variation in there due to cooling down times. And on further investigation, we found that this was due to the pipes in our cooling system. So in October last year, we got the pipes replaced. We got them replaced with stainless steel. And since then, we've found a much significantly improved cure time, which as you can see there is a lot more controlled, which is what you want because it makes it more predictable. We came to the conclusion that we had to start taking some of that type of maintenance duties on board ourselves. So we looked at TPM and introduced things like as you see here, our autonomous checks. There are daily autonomous checks that we introduced that the autoclave operator will perform every day. Anyone can see from a glance of where we're up to. The pink just highlights that we know there's an issue there and we're currently working through it and it's improving. We got an assessment done last year. That's the blue line you can see there. We actually moved up into the former with the red line. So we made a nice step forward. The programme was very valuable. We learned an awful lot of what we need to do to look after our machines, how we can improve their efficiencies and how we can monitor it. Because obviously you need to monitor it to improve it. We can actually use all this data from the autoclave on our other machines like our CMSs, our second autoclave which we have just behind me, and even on plant equipment as well. So long term it's going to be very, very valuable to us as a business.